This is my first time doing this. I know it's an old game, but
a maverick, a captain, or the team's heart and soul. What type of
it
player
was free.
will you
So let's
become?
try it.
Are you a pure power player, a small ball, a rock steady, or a Mr. Utility type of guy? Perhaps you're that rare but raw combination of speed and power, known as the anomaly. Do you have the arm of the gods, the painterly control of the plate, or mind-bending stuff? A new season begins now. Will you be able to answer the call when the opportunity arrives? Can you achieve your goals as they show themselves? It is true, there is no I in team. So who are you to your teammates?
There's a me, motherfucker.
Know your name? A new season begins now, and what will you do? How will you make your mark in the show?
USA. 2 up, 2 down. What kind of player do you want to be? Press L1 or R1. What's the difference? Which one's all right? Oh, I see. It's up and down. Alright. Got it. I see now. Alright, so I don't even know. Damn it. Where's BB? Alright, so let's pick this up. Man, I don't want to be none of these. I guess. I don't know. Fuck. Just keep it simple.
Bubba. Bubba.
Uh-oh, I think I fucked up there. God damn it. Don't hit the start button right there. Fuck. Welcome to the road. Your journey begins here at Bowman Scout Day event.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher.
Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna get drafted too high here.
Done
First
for the
time playing
day
it,
and
so.
heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
Let's try classic. I don't need no fit yet. Keep this simple. Slick.
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Alright, we get it.
He's safe. Out. Full force. Take your base. Out. He's out. Three. 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 Out. Three. You're out. Three. That's more force. Out. Three. Three. He's safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the East Prospects, number 75, Bubba.
Bubba gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in
Bubba.
relief. Digging in, Carlos Ortega comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ortega.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back.
Time out.
And a step off. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Mariano Herrera.
Mariano.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. McConnell shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Douglas Willis. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Willis.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wooten on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready. Now, Johnny Edwards, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Edwards.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Willis is off at first with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied.
Your attention,
Lester
please.
Poole is ready,
Now
and he'll take the
pitching
ball
for
from the
East
manager.
Prospects.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The East took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Bubba is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the East, number 75, Bubba.
Bubba is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Striding in, Howard Russell. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Son has it in his tracks. One away. At the plate, Mark Basic. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Perky ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Standing in, Chris G4bubbac. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. G4bubbac is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as Perky, ranging up the middle. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Next will be the designated hitter, Sal Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even... He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he's safe.
All right, that was a dumb move.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. First offering on its way down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way. This is skied into short left center.
Get under,
Perky
get under,
onto
get
the
under.
grass, and he tracks it down. And this
Gotta
ball
hit.
game is over.
Nobody's
Man,
perfect.
when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
An 11-7 final in this one. The East prospects came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chris Ordonez takes home the win. Darius Katz allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the East, 11 runs on 21 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Tadahito Ota, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Arturo Cardenas, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Antonio Cardona, a second baseman from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select Johnny Edwards, a third baseman from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select Rodney Guy, a first baseman from the West region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Leandro Pena, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select Jermaine Salter, a right. With the 23rd pick,
the
Cleveland Indians select Bubba Bubba, a closing pitcher from the East region.
That's fine.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Bubba is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Stepping in, Wayne Hedrick. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 9.
Popped him up.
Wayne
Perez in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Pedro Trujillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Curve lead it 3-2. Standing in, Lonnie Rodriguez.
For Altoona, the designated hitter, Lonnie Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gomez. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Larkin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Larkin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Steven Zambrano is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Junior Daly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Junior Daly.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 tonight's final. The Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Diego Montañez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ramon Cabral works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bubba comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 75.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Steven Zambrano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. First to his right, Pineda. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
That's the ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Julian Sanchez becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Feliciano.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
1-0 the count. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box, Lorne Ballard. No balls and a strike to count. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Akron Rubber Ducks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Fajita claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bubba earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
Your attention, please.
Bubba takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
75. Bubba.
Striding in to
Bubba.
start the 9th, Julian Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for the curve, the right fielder, Julian Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cox. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Rocky Feliciano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fukumori is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Lorne Ballard, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To first. Fernandez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-4 the final finish today. The Akron Rubber Ducks posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Jack Johnson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bubba records the save.
This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
Twice.
Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Jess Barrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bubba.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 out, nobody on. And he pops it up. Perez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Will Riddle. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Akron Rubber Ducks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Fajita gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Bubba closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it.
Resources.
attention, please.
Bubba comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75.
In now,
Bubba.
Frank Arojo.
Bubba.
He singled his last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the...
Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Bubba just to the left of the mound. 1 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manny Campos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
That's inside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cox waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Charles Simon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Simon.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to...
He makes the catch, and they will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Akron took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
4 runs.
Lewis.
I'm here to get the outs, get out the game, move on to the next one.
Your attention, please.
Bubba takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75. Bubba.
Digging in now, Dino Diaz.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Diaz.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Yep.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Jared Zahorik. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Gomez moving in, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Akron Rubber Ducks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Colby Hanna earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bubba comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Rubber Ducks, number 75.
So digging in now,
Bubba.
Jeremy Lincoln.
Bubba.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up. Fernandez will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, James Bentley. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. William Beatty comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Akron jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Fajita earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Bubba hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation.
Your attention, please.
Digging
Now
in,
pitching for
Craig
Akron.
Boyles. He flew
Number
out in his last
75,
at-bat.
Bubba.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Ramirez at third. Cruz on at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Now another 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Flaherty into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Akron Rubber Ducks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Here now
Colby
our final
Hanna
line score.
wins his 3rd
Third
of the
for the
season.
victorious
Number
Rubber
36
Ducks.
couldn't
7
work out of
runs
the
on
3rd
10
inning,
hits.
taking the
1 error.
loss.
They
So
left
that just
3
about
men
does
on
it. For
base.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bubba
your
enters the
attention,
game
please.
here an inning later
Now
than
pitching
usual
for
as he'll try to close this one out
number
in the 10th.
75, Bubba.
Leading off the inning, William Beatty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. To the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now
Into the box now, Abraham McMillan, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Up there as this is softly hit down the line. To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Dave Peters, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Rubber Ducks posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Bubba takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75.
So stepping in, John Harley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cox over to his right. 1 down. Now batting, Dwight Hicks.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dwight Hicks.
Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Cox moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Miguel Valenzuela. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Akron jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trent French wins his 3rd of the season.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. His counsel, patience, and flexibility. The player has reservations about being moved from his preferred role. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Time for minor league.
Play ball. Out.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Velasco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
The shortstop,
Adrian.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Bennett Cleary, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to short. Flaherty is right there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Elliott Ponce. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Elliott Ponce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fukumori is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Yusniel Ramirez.
The first baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Ramirez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are. Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
Batting 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
John.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. At the plate, Dwight Hicks comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Alexei Almanzar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there, 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Bo Bolton.
Leading up for the fighting
First delivery to him on the way.
Center fielder, Bo
popped him up.
Bolton.
Fernandez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Adrian Velasco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adrian.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Francisco.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Francisco.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bennett Cleary. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gomez is after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Yusniel Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Cleary, the runner at second with one away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, John Harley, runner in scoring position with two gone.
John Harley.
Now that's popped up. Fernandez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Dwight Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Alexi Almanzar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alexi Almanzar.
And this is up and in, ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he takes ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. It's complete, all tied at 1-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Velasco. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Adrian Velasco.
Delivery to him on the way. fly ball right down the line and left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
Ready once again, Ben Francisco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
No.
Fastball
outside.
just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Elliott Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in, Yusniel Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, John Harley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half. Kevin Cavazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kevin.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kevin Cavazos gets the win in relief.
coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Grab a drink.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Coming to the plate now, Will Eubanks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Will Eubanks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The count now at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gomez going back on it. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A
Told you I
home
hate being a
run.
pitcher.
Standing in now, Eric Emerson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Called strike 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Settling in now, Craig Boyles. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put...
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One... guy tees off.
Frank Arrojo.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Akron Rubber Ducks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Fajita earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Bobby Zimmerman records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Fuck, I give a shit about this for. It's dumb as fuck. Come on. Care. I just know not to do this one now.
After a brief trial move, This prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Your attention, please.
Bubba is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Bubba.
Now at the plate, Alexi Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Alexi Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, number 65. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 65. It goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
The third
in now, Steve
6.
Gaston, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Ready with another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Adrian Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Adrian.
Hit out towards second. Medeiros has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping up to the plate, Phil Hayes. He's 2-for-4 in the ballgame.
Phil Hayes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away.
God damn.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Sent on the ground out to second. Medeiros gloves it, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Luis Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Castillo.
Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit toward first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half, so one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Emilio Gonzalez.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Strike taken up in the zone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Digging in, Bob Rosa.
The right fielder, number 31, Bob Rosa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller out to short. Flaherty charging in on it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in once again, Alexi Garcia.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Garcia.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing doing here this half. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Akron get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Bubba claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks. 5 runs on 11 hits. 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Bubba comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 75, Bubba.
Ready now, Adrian Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch on its way down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Allen is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in Luis Castillo, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Emilio Gonzalez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Sanchez, the runner at third. Castillo at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped towards first. The throw will go to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding in, Bob Rosa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score tonight. Akron get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Nelson Rodriguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Bubba earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
I usually say go Richmond Squirrels.
Bubba takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75, Bubba.
At the plate, Orlando Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Orlando Cabrera.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Reggie White. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out. Pretty clear.
Go back to the dugout. What?
On the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Akron Rubber Ducks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trent French earns win number 7 on the season.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, The trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. Some players may feel it wise to postpone such a change until compelled by necessity.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
coming to the plate, Craig Boyles.
Number
He got on top of
75,
one and was a ground
Bubba.
out victim last
Bubba.
time. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
No ball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first out. Stepping in, Pedro Marmolejo. He flew
two,
out in his last
second
at-bat.
baseman,
First
Pedro
pitch on its way.
Marmolejo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes strike two.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Striding forward now is the
Now
DH,
batting, the
Manny
designated
Campos.
hitter.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. Perez is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game,
For the
2-1,
Rubber
the
Ducks,
final
2
score
runs
this
on
afternoon.
8 hits,
The Rubber
no
Ducks
errors. They
wrap
left
up their
5 men on
20th
base.
road win of the season. Trent French
Time of
earns
the
his
ball game,
8th
2
victory of the
hours
season.
and 38 minutes.
Bubba closes the door for the save, his
Thank you
12th
for
of the
joining us
season.
here this
So that'll
afternoon.
just about do
And we
it. For
remind
Mark
you to
DeRosa,
please
Dan
drive
Plesac,
home
and our
safely.
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Your attention, please.
Bubba comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Bubba.
Standing in, Dwight Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped down the third baseline. Behind 0-2 now. Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dwight Hicks becomes the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
No.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gomez going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. Into the box now, Orlando Fuentes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
2-2-2. Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Bo Bolton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fuentes leads off first with 1 away. Outside, 2-1.
Look, the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate. He definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least. We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4.
But it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The bet had 0-1.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called. Big outs now. Coming to the plate now, Richard Osuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss here. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Reading Fightin' Phils came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
The final line score for this afternoon.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
Your attention, please.
Bubba comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Bubba.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corbin Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's fouled away.
One.
On the ground over to first. Fernandez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tristan Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tristan.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. In now, Lorne Ballard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Wayne Hedrick.
Number 9.
First offering on its way.
Hedrick.
Strike taken up in the zone. Two out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. Into the windup with the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box, Earl Montoya. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Lonnie Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Rodriguez.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
No strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fukumori comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Ready for another chance? DeAndre Larkin, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Larkin.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Almost clipped the inside with the knuckleball, but taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
For the
Bubba gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Bubba comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75, Bubba.
So digging in now, Frederick Hollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Bubba is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throwing to second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Lined hard towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Arellano. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. And it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hollins stands at second with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Akron Rubber Ducks rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season.
For the Rubber Ducks,
Junior Daly gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Bubba wraps it up for the save, his 13th. Bubba takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75, Bubba.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bartolo Chavis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chavis.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Fucking damn it. That's 3 errors.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Hunt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Boris Millar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Back toward the mound. And there's out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in now, Michael Queen. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Michael Queen.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And there's ball 1. Chavis at second with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rubber Ducks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Junior Daly earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Bubba earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Your attention, please.
My last one.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Fuentes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's one away. Digging in, Bennett Cleary.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bennett Cleary.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a knuckleball stays outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
1 out, nobody on. 3-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So striding forward now, Elliott Ponce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Weekly hit towards first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Into the box now, Yusniel Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cox on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Akron Rubber Ducks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. David Fujita earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Les Cummings was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bubba hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth.
Night, y'all. Done for the night.